Hi, welcome back to Masechet Ta'anit, Daf Tet Vav Amud Bet, starting immediately following the Mishnah. Seder Ta'aniyot Ketzad. How do we do this Seder Ta'aniyot? How do we do the order of the fast days? Motziin and HaTeva v'chulei. This is a quote from the Mishnah. We take out the Teva and we go from there. So that's a quote from the Mishnah. Vafil b'kamaita. Do we do this even in that first set of fasts? Or minhu? There's a contradictory source. Shalosh taniyot rishonot v'shiniyot nichnasim levet hakneset umitpalalin. Kederach shemitpalalin kol hashana kula. That the first three fasts, and also the second set of fasts, we go into the Beit Knesset, the comma in the wrong place, we pray just the way we pray the whole rest of the year, inside the Beit Knesset. So that sounds like it's just those two sets of fasts. V'sheva achronot motziin et hateva l'rchava shel ir v'notnin efer al gabei hateva uverosh hanasi uverosh av beit din v'chol echad v'echad notel v'noten barosho. And then for the last 7 fasts, we take the teva out to the town square and we put ashes on the teva and ashes on the nasi and the av beit din and ashes on everyone's forehead. Rabbi Natan Omer, Efer makleh hen mevi'in. They bring specifically the ashes of something burnt, not some other kind of dust or dirt. Amar Rav Papa. So this all is the Tannaitic source, and obviously this seems to indicate that there is this special set of circumstances, the special order described in the Mishnah, is only for the last group of fasts. Amar Rav Papa. Kitznan nami matnitzin ashev achronot tznan. When our Mishnah was talking about the Seder Taniyot, it was also talking about the last 7 Taniyot, meaning actually this Tannaitic source that was brought in matches our Mishnah in that both are talking about what you do during the last 7 fasts. Moving on to the next quote from the Mishnah, Berosh Hanasi. The Mishnah says that you put the ashes on the head of the nasi, on the head of the person in charge, the community leader. V'hadar tani, and then it teaches kol echad ve'echad, that you kol echad ve'echad barosho, that each person puts ashes on their own head. You have both of those statements in the Mishnah. Ini, is this really so? Ve'hatznan, but didn't we learn in the Mishnah? Rebbe Omer, Bigdola matchilin min hagadol, or Bigdula, matchilin min hagadol, Viklala matchilin min hakatan. When it comes to something great, we start from the greatest person there, and when it comes to a curse, we start from the smallest person. Meaning, why do we first put the ashes on the head of the most important person there? This teaching of Rebbe's would indicate that when it's something bad, we should start from the least important people there to put ashes on their heads and then go from there. Bigdola matchilin min hagadol. Shene'emar, the proof for this is Vayomer Moshe el Aharon u'Elazar u'Itamar, that Moshe spoke to Aharon, and then it says Elazar, and then it says Itamar, and this is in talking about their Kohen status. So in conferring a blessing, he was speaking to them in order of importance. Uviklala matchilim min hakatan, betchila nitkalal nachash, so the proof that with a curse you start from the least is that first the snake was cursed, second the woman was cursed, Chava, and then afterwards Adam was cursed. So what are we going to do about this seeming contradiction, right? Again, why do we start with the Nasi in terms of putting ashes on their head? So this is because of the importance that they have, meaning there's actually a form of kavod here in putting the ashes on first. Da'amri lahu, aton chashivutu l'mibai elan rachme. You are actually the most important people here to ask for mercy akule alma, to ask for mercy on the whole world. That's your role. So it's not that it's a curse thing and we're starting from the most important person. It's that it's actually sort of a way of showing kavod to them. Okay, moving on. Starting from kol echad ve'echad notel. Well, so there's some parentheses here. We don't always read all the parentheses, but here we'll read some of them. Kol echad ve'echad notel v'noten barosho. Everyone takes the ashes and puts them on their head. Amar Rav Ada. V'chol echad ve'echad notel v'noten barosho. Nasi v'av beit din nami nishkalu inhu v'ninchu baroshahu. So the Nasi and the Av Beit Din should also take the ashes and put them on their heads, like they should do it for themselves. Why does the Mishnah make it sound, right? What's the difference about them that other people take and put it on their heads? Why does it talk about other people doing it to them as opposed to them doing it for themselves? Amar Rabbi Abba Dimin Kasari. Rabbi Abba Dimin Kasari answers, Eino domeh mitbayesh me'atzmo l'mitbayesh me'acherin. There's no comparison. It's not the same to be embarrassed by yourself as to be embarrassed by others. Right? Those are very different cases, and we want the community leaders to feel maximally bad. So that's why we have other people do it to them. The heichamanach lahu, and where do they put it? Where on them do they put the ashes? Amar b'Yitzchak b'makom tefillin, in the place where they put on tefillin. Shene'emar, as the pasuk says, Lasum la'avlei Tzion latet lahem pe'er tachat efer, to give to the mourners of Tzion, to put pe'er, glory, beneath efer, which is ash. And I'll ask you a follow-up question about this in the homework, but this is the proof text that claims that that the place where you put the ashes, like where on the head to put it, is in the place where the tefillin shel rosh would rest. Okay, we'll stop there.